Tom was 16 years old, full of energy, confidence, but also impatience. His words never stopped. He interrupted teachers, argued with friends, and always wanted to have the last say. At school, his classmates avoided serious conversations with him because they knew he would talk over them. His best friend, Rahul, once told him, "You talk so much, but do you ever listen?" Tom laughed it off. "Talking is power. If I stay silent, no one will notice me." But that belief was about to be tested in a way he never expected. One day, after a heated argument with his teacher, Tom stormed out of the classroom. His pride was hurt. He felt humiliated when the teacher told him, "Words without wisdom are just noise." As he walked outside, he saw a monk sitting on a stone bench near the school gates. The monk, dressed in a simple orange robe, had a long white beard and deep, thoughtful eyes. His presence was strangely calming. The monk looked up and asked, "What troubles you, young one?" Tom scoffed, "People don't understand me. If I don't talk, I'll be invisible." The monk smiled. "Do you want to test that belief? Come to my monastery for a challenge." The monk finally spoke. "You must stay here for 3 days, without speaking a single word." Tom smirked. "That's easy." The monk's eyes twinkled. "We shall see." By the second day, Tom was frustrated. The silence was louder than any noise he had ever heard. During meals, he wanted to comment on the food. During meditation, his thoughts raced. He wanted to argue, question, express, but he couldn't. His mind became his worst enemy. He realized something. "I've always spoken without thinking, but now that I can't speak, my thoughts feel like a storm." That night, as Tom struggled with his thoughts, the old monk sat beside him under the starry sky. "Let me tell you a story," the monk said. "There was once a leader who thought words could win anything." Tom listened carefully as the monk narrated the tale. In a bustling kingdom, a popular leader named Rajan was known for his powerful speeches. His voice echoed in every marketplace, and his words could move thousands. But Rajan had one flaw: he spoke too much and listened too little. When the election came, his opposition, Arvind, a man of few words, waited for the right moment. During a massive rally, Rajan, filled with overconfidence, mocked the poor farmers, claiming, "People complain too much. If they work harder instead of whining, they won't need help." The words slipped out in his endless speech, but the damage was done. Arvind, the quiet and strategic opponent, used Rajan's words as a weapon. He printed Rajan's speech in every newspaper, posted it on walls, and spread it among the farmers. "See, he does not care about you. He calls you lazy," Arvind told the people. The farmers turned against Rajan. Even his loyal supporters started doubting him. On election day, Rajan stood on stage, ready to deliver his final speech. But the crowd was silent. No cheers, no excitement. When the votes were counted, Arvind had won by a landslide. Rajan stood speechless, realizing his mistake. "If only I had spoken less and listened more." The monk looked at Tom and said, "Words are like arrows. Once released, they cannot be taken back. The wise choose when to speak and when to remain silent." Tom nodded, now fully understanding the weight of his own words. On the third day, everything changed. Tom woke up and felt different. The storm in his mind had settled. The silence no longer felt like a prison, it felt like freedom. As he observed the monks, he realized something profound. They speak less but understand more. "I've been talking all my life, but I never truly listened." The old monk finally spoke. "Words are like fire. They can warm a home or burn it down. The wise choose when to speak and when to remain silent." Tom nodded. He had spent his whole life proving himself through words, but now he understood true strength lies in control. Silence wasn't weakness. It was wisdom. Always remember, silence is not emptiness. It is full of answers. When you control your words, you control your life. If the story inspired you, hit the like button to spread the lesson. Comment your thoughts. Have you ever experienced the power of silence? And don't forget to subscribe for more life-changing stories.